Yo, what's going on? It's your boy D coming back at you with another one. I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to get a 500% in just one day off of a couple of plays. This right here is the first play I'm going to be showing you. It's QQQ, the index fund. And yeah, we're going to be going to the 10-minute chart because that's where you can see it the best. Pull that up. But yeah, go ahead and drop a like, a comment, and before I get y'all these gems and whatnot. But yeah, as you see, I got the bull flag. What I'm going to be doing here is creating a bull flag poll to see where my target can be. And you see it went all the way there. Went all the way to my target in just a few ticks, for real. See, it formed the bull flag. That's where I added at. As it's coming up, I added more and just waited for it to come up. As it come up, I started to trim. As it got to that green line, I was about, the line, the orange line. I was out about 80% of my contracts. So as it rose, I went ahead and sold the rest because it was looking, kind of weak. And as you can see, it did, tank. It had two dojis, a red doji and a green doji, and that's a signal for, a failure to go higher, an indecision in the market. So it was definitely going to be a reversal, as you can see. A reversal all the way down to where I could find, good orders for buyers to step back in. I really should have been in puts, but I kind of went heavy on, calls. So I just, sat out really because that was a big tank and it was really kind of choppy today. So I was really trying to protect the gains, That's what you always want to do, is kind of protect the gains and make sure you protecting what you already profited and not being greedy. But we're going to move on to SPY, another index fund, which holds the biggest, some of the biggest companies. Let's go to the 10-minute chart again. Same thing, had a break of structure. Then out of that break of structure, it did a bull flag and created my pole again to see what my target were. And as you can see, it flew out of that break of structure, created that bull flag. And as it created that bull flag, I, bought some down there, bought some as it was rising to confirm, and then watched it and waited for it to go up to my target. Now halfway, it, rolled, it pulled back and rolled that 8 EMA. That's what we like to see, a good pullback, because you got to remember the market won't go straight all the way up. And at that orange line, I was about 80% out of my cons. For sure. Left some runners for it to run up a little bit. Then I took profits about there. I was out full percent, 100%. And yeah, it did tank. Did a pretty good pullback. The market was definitely kind of choppy, you know what I'm saying? So you definitely want to set targets and take profits. You don't want to be too greedy, but definitely not too fearful to where you not taking any. But as the market rose again, I was looking for another opportunity to get in. And as it flew through this resistance, you see it flew through the resistance. Resistance, and held to turn into a support. And as it was a support, I went ahead and bought some you always want to buy closest to support or closest to resistance if you're buying puts. But I bought, some down there, and as it was rising, let it rise. Created my bull flag pole, so I knew where to get out at. I knew where potential resistance was going to be, so I was going to go ahead and take profits. And as you can see, it didn't go all the way, but it went halfway, and I took profits about right there on the way down because I knew for sure it was creating a bear flag and heading lower, so I didn't want to risk anymore. But yeah, those are the two plays that I took. And yeah, man, y'all leave a like, leave a comment. Appreciate y'all for watching. And yeah, man, a lot more coming. So y'all stay tuned and go through the catalog to see what I got, because a lot more is in store. This is definitely an avenue for anybody that has patience, risk management, discipline, and willing to, have discipline to take those A+ setups. So I really love this market, and I really enjoy it, and I appreciate y'all for watching, man. See y'all later.